gentlemen, hope you're all having a fine and fantastic morning wherever it is you may be. We certainly are. While all the rest of the staff are sitting there making the resort beautiful and nice and amazing for when everybody gets back, we thought that because most of you guys are maybe spending a little more time at home than usual, you might be starting to get a little bit bored. So, we're going to teach you over the next couple of weeks a couple of interesting things that you can do from your own home. And the first requires only a couple of pairs of football socks and a couple of tennis balls. It is practicing fire play. The only thing you're going to need for this activity is a couple of pairs of long socks, and do make sure they are long socks because you really don't want to be trying anything with those short socks. It's a bad idea. And a couple of tennis balls, or in fact anything that will make the end of the socks slightly heavier. Again, don't use anything too heavy because it hurts. Oh. The first and most easy shot that I find in fire play is literally ring around the rosy, okay? Take one tennis ball in your stronger hand, all right, with your sock, and literally just spin it in front of you. Fairly simple, nothing too bad about it. Now, start to move your hand around the clock, all right, while the ball is continuing to spin. Fairly easy so far. Beautiful. Next, take the ball in your less strong hand, and you'll find this more difficult. And once again, start to spin it. Oh, see? And start to spin it around the clock. There we go. All right. Now, once again, nice and easy. Now we bring the two balls together. All right. And just start to spin them in front of you. And start to bring them around the clock. Nice. Now, to make this trick more difficult and interesting, start to spin them at different speeds. And try doing it in both directions. Once more, around the clock, and two different speeds. Oh, nearly, and two different speeds. The second trick is known as the copter. All right, and the reason it's called the copter is because you'll end up spinning this ball around your head. So, just like the ring of roses, start to spin the ball, but instead of spinning it parallel to yourself, spin it horizontally. Then, bring the ball up, up, and down in a figure 8 motion. We're going real slow now. Up and down, up and down. Good. That's with the strong hand. Once more, we try again with the less strong hand, which in my case is my left. Up, down, up, down. And you'll notice that because your less strong hand is not as coordinated, it is a little more difficult. That's okay. It'll just take a little more time to practice with it. Then when you've mastered that area, bring them both together. And watch out, because this could potentially be very close to an area that is very dear to you. Up and down, and up and down. And when you get the motion right, start to do it so that the balls are following each other. Beautiful. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now we got the copter going. This shot is the most common that is used in fire play, and it's called the 3-point spin. Okay? From this shot, now move. Yeah, move is better. From this move, that's better. From this move, you will be able to start coordinating into different rhythms. So, start off with your right hand or your stronger hand, and simply start to spin the ball next to you. Alright, next, bring the ball across yourself and spin this side. Bring it back, spin this side. Bring it forward, spin this side. You can see that the ball, no matter what, is constantly moving forward. So, keep it like that. 1 and 2, and 1 and 2. And you'll see that the ball is spinning once on one side, coming across, spinning once on the other side, and keeping going, and that's the motion. Next, try with your less strong hand, and again, your less strong hand is going to be slightly less coordinated. So, coming over this, 1 and 2, and 1 and 2, and 1 and 2. Now, just from the side real quick, and we'll go one more time. 1 and 2, and 1 and 2, and 1 and 2. Beautiful. Now, we try it together, and this is where it gets difficult, chaps. So don't worry if you can't do it to start off with. Start the ball spinning. First, you can start off with them at the same speed, then at different speeds. Then just simply do the same motion. So, 1 and 2, and 1 and 2, and 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, and slowing it down, 1 and 2, and 1 and 2. And notice my hands are constantly going over the top of each other. What a lot of people do with this move sometimes is that they'll end up not bringing their left hand over the top of their right one, and they'll end up doing this weird kind of thing happening where the balls are starting to fly all over the place and you're starting to go mad and don't do that. Okay, so what you can see here is the mistake that a lot of people make. So Ben's left hand is actually doing the perfect thing, but his right hand keeps coming underneath his left, and that's not what you want to be doing. You want the left hand to be coming over the top of the right. All right, just keep making sure, and let's get up close for this bit, that your hands are constantly going over the top of each other, like that. That's the movement. This is novice Ben practicing the 5-point. It's just, you can see that some of the mistakes you're making, but what he's doing, the way that he's figured out how to do the turn, is to get his hands really wide, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Your hands will get used to the movement. All right, so one hand comes over the top, the other, and nearly, oh, and he's lost it again. It's all right, he's getting it, and he's getting up again, and it's good, 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 nearly there. Just get that movement right, get it right. Stop hitting yourself. All right, so Ben has now officially mastered the 3-point spin. Good on the guy. And you can see, it does look a little bit clumsy to start off with, but all that does is it comes with experience. Now, this isn't so much a trick as a building block for your other tricks. It's turning. And all you need to be able to do is to be able to spin the balls at the same time in one direction and the same time backwards, okay? Because it is not the balls that are moving, it's your body that's moving when you turn. All right, let me see if I can explain. So I'm going to start off with one leg forward and the balls spinning forward. Now, if I want to turn, all right, I spin my body and the balls continue doing what they're doing. So I'm spinning and it comes round. All right, you can see that the balls are still spinning in the same direction. It's just my body that's moved. All right, now once again I'm going to turn back and the balls continue to spin. Now what happened there was my right hand came over the top of my left, and that's how the balls managed to do it without hitting my body. So once again, we're going to go back this way, back that way. And you can see that when I try and turn right, the balls go underneath each other, and when I go left, they come over the top. So under the knee, underneath, and over the top. Underneath, and over the top. And what's the reason for learning how to spin? Well, when you get good at the 3-point turn, all right, spinning becomes really important. But once again, you can see, it's not the balls that are changing direction, it's my body that's changing direction. And you can see, once again, comes underneath, comes over the top. Oh, underneath. This is novice Ben going for the first spin, the left foot forward, and nearly there. All right. One more time. In and good. That's a perfect spin. Well done. And you can see once again, the balls have not changed direction. It is Ben's body that has changed direction. Once again, turning, if you can. Now, oh, nearly there, nearly there. He's almost got it. He's almost got it. Nice work, Ben. That's perfect. Excellent. All right, so now you're going to learn how to do a backwards 3-point spin. And you need to be able to master this if you're going to start looking like those cool ninja-like people on the YouTube that are shooting fire poi all over the place. Now, the weird thing about the backwards motion is it's exactly the same as the front motion. The only difference is the balls are going backwards. Alright? And you will hit yourself when doing this. It is an interesting skill to be able to learn, but it is also a lot easier once you get it mastered than going forward. Starting off with your right hand, spin the ball backwards, and once again, comes across, spins twice, comes across, spins twice, comes across, spins twice, comes across, spins twice, and we catch that one. And exactly the same thing with the left hand, and this is the difficult one. Comes across, spins twice, comes across, spins twice, comes across, spins twice, cross, spins twice, cross, spins twice, cross, spins twice, and then we put it all together. And once again, the hand motion, just to get you all nice and close, is this motion once again. All right, so like back. When you start to go backwards with your 3-point spin, it's exactly the same motion with your hands, but instead the ball that's spinning is going to be coming underneath. All right, and once again, it's okay if you hit yourself. This is a difficult trick. The forward 3-point spin and the backwards 3-point spin and the turn all together. So, forward 3-point spin, turn, backwards 3-point spin, turn again, 3-point spin, turn again, backwards 3-point spin. Start to get the leg in there as well. And suddenly you're not just moving boy around, you are fire dancing. Once you get this motion correct, you can literally do whatever the heck you like with these balls, and they just gonna keep on flying.
Ta-da!
Nice.
Waka tankare, honka shilare, wahitikare, hoyate. Nage tankare, tonka shilare, hakisitare, hoyate. We are wakana, nehipi, we are nakasejina, hoyate. Hey, 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 ho. Waka tankare, waka tankare, waka tankare, waka tankare. We are wakana, we are wakana, we are wakana, we are wakana, hoyate, da hoyate, da hoyate, da hoyate. Hey, 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 ho. Waka tankare, honka shilare, wahitikare, hoyate. Nage tankare, tonka shilare, hakisitare, hoyate. We are wakana, nehipi, we are nakasejina, hoyate.